السلام عليكم يا هلا والله بالشباب، وهذه ثاني مباراة الفالكونز بكأس العالم راح يلعبونها ضد BDS. قبل ما نتوجه مباراة اشتركوا بالقناة وفعلوا جرس التنبيهات، الله يسعدكم. والبثوث تراها كلها بالتويتش، فحياكم الله. تويتش حقي بالوصف. والآن أخليكم مع مباراة استمتعوا فيها. ليتس جو. بدأت المباراة. يلا يا فالكونز. مباراة الثار، مباراة الثار. السيف يا عمري.
BDS, I'd say not known, particularly at the start of tournaments, to be
كانوا ضاغطين
crash on. They certainly improve as the tournament goes on. We did see that at the EWC, but right now for game number one, it has been all BDS.
معلي هدف.
They take that first blood, making sure that BDS are on the scoreboard first. Monkeymoon, a lovely cut in, and Exotic swiping past the ball, making sure that he is going to be getting it bottom corner from a very interesting angle too. Team Falcons completely disarmed by that.
Yeah, they're certainly finding a W somewhere in BDS lately, this team, and they're just a team that even when they feel like they're out of form, when you can doubt them, they just find this peak, and when they're at their top, they're unbeatable.
رجع
right now. Great start for them, 30 seconds in. Rally now with no boost, gets a great 50 to Monkeymoon. We had a launch, a little bit of a heat check. We do love a little heat check on net. And there's a great 50. It was open for Drally. He got a shot. He had low boost, so I can cut him some slack. It could still be in. They're in big trouble here, Falcons. Monkeymoon strikes 2-0 BDS.
Very early series advantage too, making sure that they are putting that pressure on a team that otherwise is the one that puts every other team under the biggest pressure they possibly can be under. Team Falcons not being able to deal with it so far. Defensively, they are the team that can deal with a lot of the aggression coming through to them. But BDS are putting up something different today.
And Falcons, they just usually look so quick. Every match they play, they're setting the pace, they're outpacing the other side. But right now, it is BDS. What a rate! The boys are loving it. Exotic sitting downfield for game one. That's special.
Mate, it's been a minute. There's been 3 goals. Whoever's got these players on their fantasies are going to be laughing. 3-0. Team BDS. And the vibes are immaculate just to my right.
Wow,
كأس العالم نعطيهم الثقة.
ما طبيعية. 3-0 and
4-0.
Not another one. He's almost been a TRK back in time, but still BDS winning every kickoff, every 50. They're just looking like they've, I don't know, perhaps they've had a better warm-up sprint coming into this one, but absolutely shocked Falcons so far early in this game.
When you talk about the warm-up, these teams, Team BDS, they had to go through an oxygen that nobody expected to be here, an oxygen that came through because anything weren't able to attend in the end. But trying to get a reset towards the back. Double whiff. And a poor shot from Monkeymoon leaves it now for a counter-attack from Falcons.
How rare is that from Falcons? A double committed defense as well. Usually, I know they're so fast, but they're usually locked in. They have the synergy. You have to when you're twins. But in that case, couldn't quite get it to work. And BDS, they could have got their fourth, and they almost do here. Is now 100 boost sidewall. Look at the instant challenge and the speed right now from BDS. It's so rare to see Falcons getting dusted to the ball.
حلو فيك.
I mean, Killer's there as well. Actually,
يا عيني الفيك والله نايس.
Squished into the top right corner.
فيها رجع.
It looked like it might have been a little bit too wide. Very much on the way by a BDS player, but what a fake coming through. I don't even know how that pinches actually got into the top corner, considering that Monkeymoon comes in from the inside.
That was an absolute rifle into the top corner from Roas. Lovely fake as well from Khalees. Just bought enough time to, get the BDS defense out of position. 2 goals, still 3 minutes. A lot of time here for Falcons, but still want to see them get to work here. Nice pop over the top. Double coming through. Then he's the twins again. Two of the same line. Sometimes can hurt you.
توهم دبل كومنت والله كارثة.
I'm clearly making sure that they are not wanting to be occupying the exact same spots. Those pixels have only got TRK crossbar. And just a little bit of inconsistency on the shooting is holding Falcons back from a 1-goal deficit.
Yeah, they're trying to put a hole through the crossbar at the moment, and Monkeymoon's past that straight across. It's a pre-jump. Here's the shot. It's going to be over for Roas. He has to go to double. It's a slow catch, and no one can get back. Or everyone can get back from BDS. Exotic still in trouble, 0 boost. Trying to take some low
والله قريبين فالكونز بإذن الله. هدف واحد قبل تجي دقائق.
That just wasn't quite the touch. That's a terrible touch from Monkeymoon. The demo double save. He had to come up huge and does.
That is a very lucky chance. A poor shot coming through from TRK. And BDS, they've got that lifeline still. They've got 2 lifelines in fact. TRK popping high, going for a bump. Monkeymoon's going to be there. A reset from Roas, but he falls too far away from the ball to use it. It's now Charlie left-hand side, midfield. He's going to see TRK take it to the corner. And Charlie with a boot steal. Is TRK wanting more?
حرفيا هم ضغطهم قاعد يجيب فوائد عرفتوا. حلو علق. لا يزبط. الضغط حقهم قاعد يجيب فوائد يا عيال. لكن الضغط اللي عندنا حرفيا ما بدون اهداف. هذا يعني دفاعنا حافله. الجيم ذا دفاع حافله. دفاع
turns it around. The 50 coming through from Drali. Assist to the sentry on this. Killers with a massive miss. Forces in his teammate to come in to try and cover it. Drali pops his central, knows that if it goes there, Exotic's waiting, and waiting he was. Another one for the man in pink.
Yeah, Exotic, phenomenal start. And really, the 50, the fake, as you said, it just forced Falcons to rush a challenge. And in the end, they didn't get the touch they wanted. BDS with a 3-goal lead regained. Looking like they should be able to lock this one out. It's a great infield pass. Please. Able to stop that one. Certainly Falcons look like they've settled, but hopefully that 3-goal.
الجيم ذا جي خلاص. مستحيل ها. دقيقة والله ما
on chances has clearly fallen better for BDS and Monkey Moon.
ساتر يا والله دفاع من كاس العالم اللي راح.
Do get a decent chance towards their side. They do get shut down. Maybe just a little bit disheartening to see that, okay, we're growing into the game, and yet they still can't secure a goal till TRK finds the ceiling, doesn't quite find Drali, instead goes to the ball and goes half the halfway line, a reset, but Killers is patient, and a backflip calls his twin into action.
I thought that's a very rare miss, but
فيه تجلي صارت بنت باب والله
TRK regulation save. He has run out of boost to get the follow-up.
الجيم ذا
land on it though, Monkey Moon in there, and that's been the difference right now. The midfield game, and look at Exotic! 4 goals against Team Falcons in the first.
That is something a little bit saucy from the back wall.
والله انهم قاعدين يلعبون صح.
Romas's blind spot, thinks he can take that to the back corner. Exotic is waiting, sniping, poaching.
إذا خسروا يطلعون لا يا
setting up a 4-goal lead. Team BDS, game 1 going
حتى لو يخسرون بعد خسارة ذي خسارتين زيادة ما يطلعون يمديهم. بدري تونا ما دخلنا بالأدوار التصعيدية. كنا قال تورك المعلق كنا قال تورك.
Scary as it once did, but wow, what an impressive start from BDS.
يا جماعة ما يطلعون ما عليكم.
How BDS, when they had an opportunity to shoot, they went for it. They went in front of the net. They just take a shot. They put forward a heat check towards Falcons.
ما دخلنا بالأدوار التصعيدية.
They got 3 in around a minute. Falcons.
والله بثهم خربان يا ولد. يعلق بث.
At least a 3-goal lead for them, or rather a 3-goal win for them. It's a lovely double. Crossbar is going to thwart them on that chance.
على أول جيم جي. Let's go الجيم الثاني. يب معروفين فالكونز أول جيم لابد إنهم يخسرون. إذا ما خسروه ما أعتبرهم فالكونز.
Going for a very brave free jump on that one. Exotic taking the ball away from Monkey Moon on the backboard. He finds himself a bit awkward, but with no real pressure coming in from Falcons, the ball abates and heads its way over towards that blue side.
Monkey Moon trying to get a 50. Killers has done well on that one. A little bit Drali though. Does that 30 boost almost swipe that one across net. But again, it's been a rinse and repeat from game number 1. These kickoffs have gone the way of BDS. It's so crucial. Just gives you so much momentum.
يا جماعة هذه حقت الأفريقيا ما لها دخل في المنتخبات. بطولة المنتخبات الحالة دي
الحالة. Double leaves it for Exotic. Back down to Monkey. They're linking up well through the midfield. Monkey now just throws one on net. Little heat check.
عمر السيف. لا يضغطون نفس أول جيم. ايش في بثهم خربان ولا وش السالفة؟
Still burned something. There were still some resources that were spent to achieve a nothing action.
أنا أقول لا يضغطون أول جيم. زي أول جيم لا يضغطون.
Punch it netward. Monkey Moon on target. Roas though constantly and calmly into the corner. Drali is wanting to swarm. Make sure again Falcons are not comfortable. No one to challenge it. Monkey Moon.
No.
The open era scores a screamer.
You simply cannot give this man this much time.
والله يعني ما حد معبوس ما حد معبوس.
TRK is not on the backboard in time. He's got no boost. And Khalil's, well, he just had the best view in the house for that double.
And we looking at scores through the EWC Grand Finals. In no game did BDS score more than 2 goals. They got 1-2 across the board, no matter which game they ended up winning. Falcons, however, won with 6 goals in game number 2. They have a bit on the other side of it. They have smashed BDS. This time them at World, BDS have clearly flipped that script around, and they are making sure that they pummel their biggest opponents into the ground where they can. Crossbar dented, BDS clearing.
Perhaps this is just I'd say the new form of BDS. I mean, we know that they can do this, but this consistency is unusual. It was an own goal into a beautiful save from his teammate's shot there, Falcons. They're certainly rattled by this pressure BDS is providing. So, yeah, look, it's a comfortable save from Kaliz, but what it's done is it forces him to use so much boost to get up onto the backboard in the first place. Usually Falcons have a teammate there to deal with that one, and really this boost wastage from Falcons means they're in net so often, they're losing all the pressure. They're not able to get any pressure at all. Maybe some of these demos can help, but again, Exotic, even with 0, able to work it in the midfield.
It's going to be a difference maker too. How can you perform on that low boost? So far, we've seen Falcons do not perform on that low boost kind of situation. BDS, at least in that microcosm, were able to clear it away. Exotic in particular, now with a lot more boost in that moment. Challenge versus Killers.
خليها على الله.
Pitch takes it high. More awkward plays for Falcons. Charlie, the only one that we have to cover the double. TRK on that chance does, but then has boost stolen away from him by his teammate. This counter-attack will not lead to too much, I can't imagine.
All he can do is go across. Did he get the angle on that one? And BDS right now are just absolutely smashing Falcons in these midfield challenges, completely controlling it. Falcons need to find a way in. They're just not synergizing as well as we know from them. Perhaps the solo players or the slower players can work. It has found TRK in the back line. Charlie gets the bump though. Monkey moves up. Does one, no boost. He's got to fake it out. Kaliz read it. Again, BDS looking so dangerous.
And you know what? I really love in that moment that Monkey Moon ended up going for the challenge on a relatively open net. Monkey Moon now with the save. But with the boost, he had about 10. He used it. He then took it into an awkward position because then the defender is going to be able to hear him go for the boost. Kaliz has to jump. It just makes that save a lot more awkward. And in that entire time, we have just seen Falcons
and almost a silent relief from the Falcons to get one back. It was the counter-attack. Rlcs dusting Exotic. The demo came through as well. Monkey Moon trying to pre-flip the save. Falcons. A timely goal, 1-1. They can settle the nerves. They've always been chasing tails through this series, so to tie it up, they can really set themselves and get into this series.
When they got a couple of goals in game 1, bear in mind, it's just an issue that BDS is all about 2.5. TRK, a good chance to get that in, but crossbar again.
Like, close it
to score that as well. Rlcs now, he's dusted. He's got a beautiful touch off the ceiling. So with
no one up, what else are they going to do?
خمم بالفيك روس. اسمه الروس بيطير. يفيك لو. كملها ترك والله ناس.
Sorry from Rlcs rather. TRK is the one who scores. It goes low as well. In case anyone reckons they can
الحين لا نشوف واحد يقول أول جيم يحسب. أول جيم معروف ما يحسب.
Yeah, the offense is back. They're looking deadly at the moment. Exotic, what do you got? 4 goals in game 1. Yet to trouble the scorer so far in game 2, but Charlie's up, can get a quick touch, redirect, follow-up shot. It's got to get a bump through. No, the overcommits come through as well. It's going to be open. Surely Rlcs puts this one away. There you go. Falcons in the blink of an eye. From 1-0 down to 3-1.
ممكن يجي غلط كذا يعدمهم. السجال غلط اللي اعدمهم، لا الهدف اللي بيعدمهم شكله. طول السيريز
On these chances where the opposition overcommits, and BDS need to be careful that they don't do that. Gentlemates in that series I'm describing, they had that full advantage.
الحمد لله فالكونز استغلوا الاخطاء، الحمد لله. هذا شيء حلو. إيجابي مرة.
They've let things go in the final minute here. It's going to be another goal just about
مستحيل ترك.
Or not. Thank you very much.
والله كلو روس هو اللي ترك. والله مستحيل وسداه ما شاء الله.
Save. Let's see if it amounts to anything here. He's certainly been the best player. I feel like, you know, Exotic's obviously had the 4 goals, but defensively Monkey's been exceptional.
Yeah.
قفل
عليه. This last minute, where the first time we've really seen this defense fall apart from BDS. All bumps come through. Charlie's just worn that one. He's still got 100 as well. With a nice reset over the top. It's a perfect catch. Can he get 2? No, he cannot. Pass back.
لا تعوذ من ابليس.
يا عيني ترك. Jump save. Falcons do not want to give them an inch here. They want to go into this one with a tied series. They're going to be able to level it up. And they might just be back.
A decent little confidence boost for BDS as well. Get one of the death. Instead Falcons, they score 1 and then the avalanche.
أصلا الحين من هنا تبدأ العودة.
3 goals through a BDS.
من هنا فالكونز بيجدون على اللعبة. يلا let's go. Let's go game الثالث.
Seen time and time again that we're really allergic to game 5s.
We really are. We've had what, 1 so far this whole world?
We had Pioneer Secret. Was that the only game 5 that we've had so far? So yes, everyone really not enjoying Champions Field. Maybe they don't like the sound of Shogun's voice or something. I'm not
sure that's fair
there, but yeah, it's probably fair enough. Here we go though. Massive game number 3 to get the lead. Like you said, it has proved vital for teams so far to lock in that 3-1 win. And right now, you're favouring Falcons with their boost control outside of a double commit here that might have really cost them. It's a fantastic pass and Charlie, and even better shot. He had such a tight window to get that through. Slots at top bins.
Dr. Charlie is back in town.
No.
Clinical finish from him. 6 top bins. BDS 30 seconds through.
مع ان الهدف على لكن والله هدف
حلو. Can secure one at the end of game number 2.
باص يلخم يا عيال.
FALCONS making sure that does not become a
دائما
trend.
بديس يسوون اشياء ما تتوقعها.
Phenomenal placement there on that shot. I mean, it cannot be understated. He had to hit that off the post and in to be able to get that around the defender there. A great start for BDS, especially when the pressure went on when Falcons scored 3 unanswered late in that game number 2. It's a great start here in game 3. Drally now, awkward touch. He's going to be able to jump again, get below 50, and Monkey going to help out in net.
والله بغى يجيب العيد ترالي ترى.
Get the pass.
حالات عادل واستغلها.
Still got 0 boost. It's going to be over to Exotic in the corner. Tries to get
اي والله هم اللي يستفتحون الاهداف يا احمد.
Tightening the class right now in this offense. Has been sitting in this BDS defense now for 30 seconds. Trying to get it out, but they're low on boost.
Yeah, boost are chicken down. Killer's trying to get it as high as possible. It's off to the backboard though, making sure that he doesn't need boost to get there. He can escape with it. Instead, TLK's been standing in his way rather than Roas being standing in his way.
بطولة ترى بدايتها يعني فالكونز عندهم تقريبا 3 فرص.
TLK resets Drali back to 33 after he picked up 100. TLK now, big push, goes low, Monkey Moon to challenge. It's actually going to be a low set. And his teammate gets the memo, but as does the defense.
This is nightmare stuff. Just being in defense for a minute and a half against Team Falcons, but they've worked it out. Down the other end now, nice flick over the top. TLK.
حلوة من ترك. كيلرز ما عنده بوست.
هذا
التدخل الممتاز.
Get one out, and as you said, it was a nightmare. Perhaps could turn into a dream if they get the counter attack. Exotic swift.
صدع والله صدع اكسدك. اقسم بالله اني كنت حاسس انه بيجي لي. والله يا روس لعبها قوية بزيادة ما شاء الله. انكسر الظهر. انكسر الظهر مرتين اكسدك. من الباص ومن الشوت.
Looks very awkward as soon as that ball came in. Falcons tying it up once again. Great demo coming through. Rlcs just clearing the way for Khalid. More bumps and what a dunk from Khalid as well.
نقول لا والله.
Low boost. Monkey Moon as well. Everyone low on BDS.
هبد مو على.
They're all in sync. They found a way in the blue half.
For a microsecond, every player on BDS had 0. They were living off pads. The pennies were piling up. The Falcons were feasting on those sides and corners.
بينزل يتب بعد المباراة أول ما تنتهي بتنزل يتب على طول بإذن الله.
Killers towards the backboard after a challenge. Midfield from Drali. Killers has to read this one, does so. They're not letting another open backboard lead to another goal against them. Exotic has to challenge again for Roas. It's a double down. The angle was nearly magnificent, but it's Monkey Moon on the counter.
You could just see for a second there, he had it. He had it right in his claw. It would have been a ridiculous angle.
يكمل.
Might get it to work, but
he needed fate to intervene for that one to find its way through, I think.
Oh, it was a great 50 there as
well.
تركي
اصمل عليهم.
Just a little bit too close that time. You can see the midfield game getting won by Falcons now with some bumps, but Drali's just eating the bump and able to keep it in this blue end. TLK 100 boost, works it over the top of Monkey. Gets the 50 as well, and a bump, releasing Killers with the shot, and Exotic can't reach it once again.
ايش التصديم اللي فرقت ذي؟ ترى قدر يصدم درالي، والله وحش. ما يمديه ما يمديه. حلو والله.
Just so close there, but you cannot afford two vital mistakes.
توقعون بيوقفونهم على الجيم واحد. بإذن الله.
From that man who started this series so well, 4 goals.
بس الجيم ذا لا يهج، هذا أهم شيء.
We're looking to get on back here, tie this ledger up, but for now Falcons 90 seconds left. Just need to hang on. Play some tight defense as Exotic almost getting to work. Nice cut across. This is what's been different from Falcons. They're not going back post that, but a cut.
هذا اللي أنا ما بي مساحة ودي يسكرون عليهم. نايس.
Really starting to sync up.
قفلوا عليهم خلاص.
Will it pay off, however? We do see plenty of time for BDS to get back in form. Exotic tapping it back, oversees TLK in his blind spot. Just find him. Roas goes to the bump on Drali. TLK reads that. Killers now wanting to not go for the shot. Pops it high. Who's next? Roas is going to be there, but Drali low boost. Again, BDS all low boost.
So smart. They're just playing the long game right now, Falcons. They know they're going to be low. They know they're going to get a great chance on net. They've just got to keep
this ball in awkward spots. والله في المباراة ذي لحد الآن أحس والله إنهم كلهم ما أدري. ممكن بروح مع درالي أو ممكن بسبب الدفاع. قاعد يدافع
BDS cannot get this ball out. 30 seconds now. Falcons just need to keep this up.
little rocket right across the goal line. Roas now wanting to get that one central with a little bit less pace on it, a bit more manageable. Instead it's going to go to Exotic. 20 seconds. BDS need to wrestle one of these back. A bump on Killers is going to send the Team Falcons defense into disregard. 1 back, 2 back, the third.
لا والله شوف ما عندهم بوست كلهم، لا روس ولا ترك. عرفت ان هذا
draws up level with the Falcons.
I was really worried about what this shot was looking like from Drally, but it was perfect. He didn't go for the shot. He went sidewall, forced the double commit in the save from Falcons. And that meant the right side of the net was wide open.
He doesn't just force the double commit either. He forces TRK to reverse, reversing all of his momentum. He can't physically get back over there.
Here we go. 8 seconds. Are we going to get a goal in? Are we going to get some magic? The demo comes through. Exotic's up. He's got Monkey with 100 boost. TRK, he wants the ground. Unable to find it right now. And Exotic scooped up the 100 as well in the corner. Can they go? No, they cannot. Game 3 OT.
First OT we're going to be seeing between these two Titans as well. First kickoff very important. Drally low boost does get the touch though. Pops it over Roas. Exotic wants to get something in there. And these low boost commits from BDS. They've been the difference maker in the last half of this game.
It's just been a game of such small margins, tiny mistakes. We saw Exotic down the other end, but this is nice from him. It's a challenge for Roas. He's got no boost, able to scoop up the mid-100. Monkey Moon, great catch as well. He's got 2 out of position from Falcons. It's a great 50. TRK's positioning, saving the day.
Positioning, saving the day, but then Exotic, a drama on the back line, does backflip. 1, 2, Roas down, the double is not there. But the Squinergy is alive and well.
Let's go, يا شيخ.
Let's let game 3 slip out of their fingers as Falcons come back through.
حطها بالزاوية الثانية.
The panic set in and it was a hat-trick of Exotic. 0 boost in net. Did a lot of games in the Swiss, and especially if you're making grand finals, which TRK does, and obviously
Let's go.
Here we go. The 200 game club
الجيم الأخير لنا بإذن الله. جبناه فزنا على طول بإذن الله.
Falcons, you'd love to see it on his 200th game, a career highlight for him. I'm sure Monkey Moon knows.
لازم أول ما يبدأ الجيم يعني.
Mr. 200 puts gold on the plate for BDS.
أول ما تبدأ المباراة على طول يسجلون. لاحظوا نفس السيناريو.
And that is not the start you want from Falcons. You want to be locking this down. You don't want to lose the game 4. Then have to go to Champ Field with BDS kind of momentum. Great start for Monkey.
It's not quite as magical if you win your 201st game to win the series.
It's
got less to it.
It's got less legs, really. And BDS are going to want to make sure that Exotic is feeling comfortable in this one too. I was saying during that stat as well, he just had a few dramas that really, it was a matter of pixels on both of them.
Yeah, well, even that OT goal was Exotic in net, last man 0 boost. So that guy needs to work on those
نايس. من اللي فجر ترك. والله يستاهل تحية.
You can see the demo on last man. Once they came through, look at Drally getting hunted by TRK with 0. And that is as easy as
والله يفهم ما شاء الله عليه.
I really don't think you play with me enough if you think I can score that.
Oh.
نعم لازم يصدمون يا جماعة. تصديم نعم.
Tell you what, I tell you who can. That's Roas. Easy as you like. Well done, TRK
BDS
with the demo.
كويس.
Great return, great response here from Falcons. A lot of time to play in this game as well as Exotic. Works it around 1 and 2. Let's get a reset.
And we saw as well Exotic having to dodge another bump from TRK. The man has smelled blood and he sees that that may well be the key to a victory here in the 4th.
Up over the top now, Monkey Moon. He's going to look for support with Drally. 100 boost in the corner. Nice first touch from him. Able to control it, but the pre-jump coming through. Roas up so quick on that. Killers as well, his brother. It's TRK double commits. Again, it did plague Falcons earlier on in the series. We haven't seen it as much as we've got further and further into this one, but still present right now. It's a great 50 coming through. Nice help defense. Roas has got the shot. It's perfect placement.
يخرب بيتك يا شلون قراها. والله قراها والله. تكفى روس. يا ساتر. وش اللعب ما شاء الله.
The double demo through from Falcons. Cross pitch, Killers to Roas. It's a match made in heaven for the Falcons.
والله لو انك ايش ما تجيب هذي.
From BDS. And my word, what a fashion to do it in. 200th game for TRK. And that man wants to soak the trophy in blood.
Both the 200 gamers scoring in the big one in their milestone, but as he said it, you always hate making a crazy save like that and 10 seconds left it's still in your net anyway. What a
يا الله تكفى يا ساتر ترك.
Has just gone
اجل يهايطون علينا ها. فزنا عليكم برضكم بنفوز عليكم هنا بعد. ممكن مون سجل لنا هدف يسعد امك ممكن يلعب معاه وما يلعب معاه شكرا ممكن مون محترم الله يعطهم ينفعهم اخر وتصير تاريخية يا عيال والله ودي تصير تاريخية نعم تاريخية الجيم ذا بيكون تاريخي
Killers, another punch to the gut of BDS.
What a shot, what a
يا شكلها تاريخية يعطونهم 10 رقمين شيء يا رب رقمين خلوا تجي رقمين والله بتكون تاريخية والله.
I mean you look back at game number 1, a 6-2 I believe it was in that first, a 5-2 rather. Shot crossbar for Exotic saved away. And it's a massive turnaround.
أقول ليس يسجلون العالم.
يسجلون العالم بس. When there's a 3-goal difference, it's like a 90% win rate or something like that for them. It's going to be tough for BDS to battle it back, but the world champion will not let this one go down without a fight.
I love those stats, something like that. That's how the numbers work, I think. Yeah. Killers now takes it up, great touch as well, beats one. Another demo coming through. It's TRK again. What a save this time. But it's too little too late because Falcons have 5.
What do you do when they start to swarm?
5 باقي 5 عيال باقي 5 أهداف.
On the pitch and the Falcons fly above it. They know that their job is done here. I know for a fact that when a team has a 4-goal lead, there's a 99% win rate. Thank you very much. Nothing like something like that on this one. Falcons, you may as well lock this in. There's 2.5 minutes remaining. But they have returned the punch from game 1.
You said it perfectly.
أجل أبطال العالم. لا صح أبطال العالم.
This is an OCE. I'm not sure what we're witnessing, but
أبطال العالم عندنا هنا في الرياض.
Do they keep going? We've got EU versus MENA at the moment, but we could have a Brazil in store unless BDS can bring up something special, and they need to find it. TRK reaching for that save. Khalil's 100 misses the touch though. TRK has to go again. This has to be a goal. And Australia, great shot.
Cutting it down to that 90 or something % win rate.
معلم
Only that 3-goal difference for them. Exotic shooting low.
ترى هدف من 5 أهداف يعني واحد ما يفرح
ما يفرح. And he threads the needle.
اي بطولتنا غير رسمية يعني عليك يا عزيز.
BDS vying for game 5.
Falcons have put on 3 in a minute. We haven't seen BDS score like that since that game 1, since Exotic put 4 on the board. Got to get to work now. 2 minutes, need 3. What do they do? It's in the right end so far. Khalil's with a clear downfield for us. Oh, TRK can get the redirect. Doesn't get it on net that time.
رجال الحين قاعدين يلعبون
counter attack. Low boost.
عشان ما يركبون رقمين قاعدين يدافعون.
Look how aggressively they're up.
They've got to go.
غالين من الفضيحة.
But it does mean they're going to be completely susceptible to these counterattacks the Falcons have stung them with early on in this game in particular.
That's poor positioning, means they can't get it out too easy this time. Exotic though, you can see both the Falcons backing off. You know they're going into conservation mode. They've got the 3 goals. The Dreamers that wanted to Brazil, we can think again. They're not looking to score right now. They just need to keep 3 goals out of their net. Move backboard. Follow up for Exotic. He's got to take the ceiling. Fakes the reset. Killers doesn't worry about the fake. Gets a touch.
On his own in the sky, Falcons then end up getting the clear away. A reset. Charlie can clear it corner bound, but a bump in the net is going to be somewhat. Killers backboard and miss a bump.
سامحنا ما رقمينا احنا معطينهم رقم خلاص حسهم سامحوهم توهم ترك حسهم سامحوهم
Again, the opportunities, they're swarming, they're coming back round time and time again.
يا أخي هاي طول
TRK picks up 100 and now they immediately go on the
attack. يعين السادس برازيل
200th land career game.
هدف واحد بس.
He's going to sink the 6th.
هدف واحد.
It's a brace and it's the ace in the hole for TRK. Falcons will be going 2-0. You can see.
يلا برازيل الرجال السابع عيال كلكم برازيل.
After that game 1 as well. What a phenomenal start to then just get dismantled to the back half of the series, and well, Falcons, they're going to be through to that 2-0 stage, joining G2. I mean, who could have predicted that?
What a better team to have done it as well.
تكفى روس. برازيل يا شيخ.
Hang on.
They haven't just gone one further.
احنا في اليوتيوب بروح اكتب بالتويتش والله.
BDS did in game number 1.
ما الشات حقهم مقفلين هنا.
And Roas dents that back of the net.
يلا بس.
14 seconds. Do we see an 8-2
برازيل يا حبيبي برازيل. 7.
it could be possible here. 14 seconds.
سبعة.
BDS have well and truly thrown.
يلا باقي واحد عشان برشلونة عشان كثير.
Players, enjoyers, talent will be watching with close eyes here.
أنا والحين خلاص
Falcons get an 8. Let's pretend like this is a game.
فوق الفوز تقبلت يعني إنهم دعسوهم زيادة.
They'll be happy with that one.
والله
What a result! What a response after that game.
أقسم بالله فخر. والله فخر
والله. And you know what, Falcons? Oh, do that in the final.
يغيطون عليك وبعدين تجيهم في الملعب تشقهم شق.
Get your mentality back in.
شيخ الله يبرد خواطرهم.
Did get the win here, so congratulations. It must feel good first off the bat, but I want to know, were you terrified or were you excited coming into this match? What was the emotion the team was feeling?
اول شيء كيلرز مبروك على الانتصار على فريق BDS، وحابب اسالك انه قبل ما تفوت على هاي المباراه بما انه يعتبر يعني ريماتش لنهائيات كاس العالم، هل كان في عامل خوف ولا هل كنتم متحمسين لهي المباراه امام BDS؟
هو بالعكس، اول شيء الله يبارك فيك على الفوز، وبالعكس كنا متحمسين مره ان ناخذ الريفنج من EWC، والحمد لله قدرنا نجيب الفوز.
First of all, thank you very much, and yeah, we were honestly very excited because we wanted to get revenge for EWC, of course.
That's awesome. Now I have to ask, I'm sure you won't tell me much, but what was different this time that let you finally get the win here against BDS when they won last time?
تقدر تحكي لنا ايش اللي اختلف؟ لانه اخر مره زي ما ذكرنا تنافسوا مع بعض في النهائيات، كانت النتيجه لصالح BDS، فايش اللي اختلف بهاي المباراه اللي ادى لانتصاركم عليهم؟
اللي اختلف ان في النهائي يوم خسرنا ضد BDS كانت مباراه جراند فاينل، طبيعي يكون في ضغط اكثر، اما هذه المباراه كانت مباراه سويس ستيج، يعني حتى لو خسرت يمديك تعوض، مو بنفس ضغط الجراند فاينل.
So last time you were talking about the grand finals, so obviously there's going to be a big factor, a lot of stress on our shoulders, but this time around we're still in early days of the tournament. It's just Swiss, so even if we lose the game, it doesn't really impact us that much, so a lot less stress this time around.
That's fair. Well, let me talk about grand finals then. He's smiling, he knows, because there seems to be a bit of a wall when it comes to grand finals for the Falcons. Are you guys ready this time around when it comes to, in front of the audience, grand finals to finally take one?
بحكي لك انه هو يعني شبه في حاجز دائما بينكم وبين الجراند فاينلز، بينكم وبين النهائيات والكاس في البطولات. هل فكركم بهي البطوله الامور حتكون مختلفه، وهل يا ترى حتقدروا تتخطوا هذا الحاجز؟
هو احنا صح ان خسرنا نهائيين، ولكن كل نهائي نخسره نحاول نصلح الاخطاء، نتدرب اكثر، وباذن الله هذه المره ما يكون في عندنا حاجز الجراند فاينل.
So I want to say yes, we did lose not one but two grand finals before, Major 2 and EWC, but every single time we try to learn from our mistakes, try and practice as much as we can, and try to improve every single time and every single day.
Well, for you guys, hopefully this is the one. Congratulations at least on this one right now, but we do have more Rocket League. As I've said before,